So what managers can do for artificial intelligence, a practical playbook for AI integration. So transforming ideas into routine to transform AI from a source of apprehension into strategic advantage, C-suite executives must embed AI-centric practices. So in this video, I will introduce a practical playbook demonstrating how consistent structured habits can demystify artificial intelligence, manage its complexities and expectations, and integrate in benefits into everyday life in your organization. The foundational principle is simple. Successful AI integration is not sporadic event, but a continuous effort. Routines need to be anchored in the dynamic landscape of leadership, providing structure, reducing stress and anxiety that people face, enhancing focus, and freeing up mental energy for complex challenges. For C-level executives whose decisions and actions profoundly impact the organization, effective time management and consistent routines ensure that the focus remains on high priority. And that's the biggest issue, because most executives are in run bump-to-bump meetings and have no time for thinking, rethinking, and structuring the communication around artificial intelligence. Furthermore, the inherent iterative and experimental nature of AI development sounds very promising, but it's hard for many managers, and I'll tell you why. Because sometimes you might invest thousands of dollars and get nothing out of it but knowledge. I said, but knowledge is important, but some people consider them, it's just only a knowledge. But that's what build a competitive advantage, that if you experiment, this iterative nature of AI development demands leadership routines. Checking, standing up, showing up, delivering digest, considering digest, insight, and moving forward. Daily and weekly routines provide the consistent, predictable cadence necessary for effective iteration. Regular planning, execution review, adaptation cycles. Sounds easy, but for many managers, not doable because they are just too busy just cracking their calendars. You can't do it. You got to find a place in your calendars. Otherwise, you think about AI as the not successful integration. You will be not happy with achieving final results. You will be not happy with achieving final insights and learnings because you will just not spend time on it. And if this needs to be done properly and scalable, it needs to be located on a strategic level. So these habits are important. First one, strategic time blocking. Carving out space for artificial intelligence start with your calendar. Time blocking is a highly effective time management strategy. C-level executives offering clarity, enhanced focus, and greater sense of control, thereby significantly reducing stress and anxiety, even if for your teams and employees. For AI initiative, this translates into several key practices: dedicating thinking and experimentation blocks, non-negotiable time slots like 1 hour, 2 hours per week that you need to block in your calendar. This approach minimizes distractions, enables deep work, and significantly boosts productivity on complex strategic tasks. Modern AI-powered tools such as Motion or other AI assistants can even automate this process, intelligently planning days based on tasks and priorities, and protecting time for focused activities. Second, project phasing and review time. The complexity and iterative nature of AI projects necessitate breaking them into smaller, manageable pieces. Scheduling regular weekly or bi-weekly. Looking at the prompts, results of the prompts. Allow leaders to assess progress, but also deep dive in something what is not technical, but required C-level people attention to make sure that structure is done and run properly. So that's kind of things all of you C-level people needs to consider. Next habit, communication preparation time. Proactive and transparent communication is vital for managing AI projects. For instance, if you didn't meet the budget or didn't get the KPIs, don't run away from a discussion about that. Allocating specific time before client checks in or stakeholders updates enables executives to go prepare their communication. The focus should be on progress within the current phase, key learnings, and things that need to move us forward. That's another important element that we gotta think about it. For AI, time blocking transcends a mere productivity hack. It becomes a fundamental strategic tool for building organizational resilience and adaptability. So that's what is also important. By dedicating thinking and experimentation blocks, C-suite people and leaders are not merely allocating time, they are making a deliberate strategic choice and difference at the same time to create structured opportunities for deep engagement. And this is very critical from AI perspective and the project's successful leadership. The communication preparation time address also managing stakeholder expectations. People think that AI will solve all the problems. It's not a silver bullet, and for sure, it requires preparation time. Each prompt can be better on ideal. Each question sent to your AI model can be actually a thing that it can be done state-of-the-art level on very mature level. So we gotta be careful we do that. Daily habits, cultivating AI-ready mindset. Beyond specific tasks, the broader adoption of daily routines also reduces stress anxiety. Being ready to experiment, check the tools, conserve mental energy for playing with artificial intelligence because we need to judge the results and put the thumb up or thumb down on them. The same thing you do with your ChatGPT or Google Gemini every day, you got to do with that logistics supply chain management system implementation. There is no shortcut. If you want to do it, you got to do it right. In this case, you need to really focus on that. It's important, those 3 habits that I mentioned, to introduce them to the company and make sure that they are there for you and for your own employees. If you got that done, then you can come back and see the tools and everything what will help you to do that every day, like visual progress tracking. Tools like Trello, Asana with AI integrations, those tools can easily get the snapshot, like Monday.com or Microsoft Project with AI features, can give you a snapshot of everything you built in your company based on AI and see on a one page the progress. You want to touch down this with your budget and resources that are allocated for that. Many tools offer AI-driven capabilities like automation, real-time insight, predictive analytics for task completion and risk identification. That will help you. For example, is specially designed for agile software teams, excelling at breaking down large complex projects into smaller pieces, which called sprints, by the way, and you can then learning from the logs for each project, which is critical in AI development because unpredictable nature of AI development, maintaining a dedicated learning log or a section with project notes for learning and insight is priceless. Based on that, you can assess risk better, allocate budget better, and allocate resources better. Without this reflection and a specific technology place for that, it will be very hard for you to make sure that you navigate the roadmap properly. Regularly revisit expectations, not projects. Proactively scheduling reminders to review explicitly set of expectations around uncertainty with clients and stakeholders within AI projects. AI will always tell you something, meaning it will never tell you, I don't know, which means that we are exposed to risk of hallucinations, risk of communication, or misunderstanding. And in AI, C-level people need to align with middle managers to make sure that everybody is aware of this stack. What here in our communication done by AI it's actually a piece of hallucination. So these project management tools can help you to schedule that, figure it out, and make sure it's a routine, constant development in your company that help you to manage these things. Those tools offer objective truth and structured reporting needed for strategy and oversight. So by leveraging these tools, C-suite leaders can transform the open and unpredictable nature of AI project into more transparent, manageable, and countable process. For instance, one of my customers wants to remove internal communication from phones and emails to chat agent. Only 85% of that can be done in the chat. 15 still will be doing it in a manual way. We got to make sure where this borderline is, because it's not very obvious. So for this many reasons, we got to make sure that the playbook is there. So I strongly encourage you, leaders, C-level executives, to have that playbook, have that routines I described, and make sure that you use proper tools for your AI projects and manage the expectations realistically.